All right, what's going on? What's happening? Salute to the tribe. We are live back with another one. Look, y'all, this is you know what I'm saying? A few clips, man. I have some of them posted up on my TikTok, which is King David Chosen. Make sure you follow me over there, putting out different content. But listen, some of these women out here not playing around. Okay, masculine men move differently. And leftover women still out here thinking that we're going to be chasing them. But this is the truth of the matter. Okay, you guys smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Let's get right into it.
Rainbow man.
Let's start over.
I ain't finna be one of y'all bitches around here hunching on the motherfucking rainbow man. I want me a masculine mandingo warrior. And if he already with you, I don't get no fuck. Slide the fuck over. Tag me in, bitch. Because for every 100 black women, 6.66 men that are heterosexual, that ain't incarcerated, ain't a part of the rainbow community, got to worry about if you wearing your fucking fishnet. Y'all gonna stop playing with these black men like they ain't relevant right now. Black men very motherfucking relevant. And all on social media. Everybody, a nigga can put on a motherfucking wig and get more clout than a masculine, hardworking, activist black man. I'm sick of it. And then these hoes, they support it. The internet algorithm supports people who want to be hoes, mentally unstable, because they make a joke out of us saying we got mental health awareness. That shit ain't fucking cute on the internet. They let that shit ride through the motherfucking internet while people posting their kids and shit to make a mockery out of us. They let a nigga in a motherfucking lace front wig get that bag on the internet to make a mockery of us. 48% of our black men are gay. 36% of our black men are incarcerated. So everybody say on my pages, oh, we're not at that time yet to share the man. Since when? We've been sharing these niggas since the beginning of the genocide. We might as well hold hands and kumbaya around this bitch. I ain't finna be one of y'all.
She said what she said. Y'all better get yourselves together. I'm telling you. There's gonna be a shortage. Let's see what we got going on, chat. Got a few of them.
Sorry, but when I see all them videos and women are like, black men are this and black men are that, I shut the fuck up because, sorry, I can't agree, babes. Every single flavor of a black man is delicious. Can you say delicioso? What are you talking about? Y'all be acting like the 2 black men you've came across equals the whole population of black men. You've never been to the South. You've never met more country-looking black men. You've never met more, proper men. What? There's so many different types of black men. You got the anime lovers, the gym goers. You guys date the scammers and thugs, and then you go, yeah, all you fucking black men. Yeah, that's why you think that. That's why you think that. Because you're dating Pookie and Ray Rays when you can date men that actually are nice to you. Men that actually like you. You don't want to date the nerdy black men. You don't want to date the men that go to the gym. You don't want to date the men that have a skincare routine, that take care of themselves because they're sassy. You don't want to date those. So shut the fuck up. If you don't like black men, be quiet because you're ruining it for all of us. Shut up now. Sorry, but when I see all
shut up now. Hey, yeah, see, there's some good ones out there, y'all. She's taken now, man. She got a man. But that's dope that she got a man. She's still out here helping out black dudes to see what's going on. What we got going on here? What's up?
Every guy wants a girl that fucks a lot until they get a girl that fucks a lot. Then they will be like, ooh, I'm tired. No, bring the mixtape here.
Okay. She's right about that. You get a chick that can go for like 2 hours. It's like, damn, man. I can't win with you. Man, these goth chicks out here, man, now they got the dunks. It's over. It's over. What's she talking about?
Grabbing a nigga's real firm ass, opening it, spitting it, slurping it back up, and spitting it back in your ass.
Okay.
Then sticking my fingers in this shit, then sticking my fist in this shit.
Okay, see, this is what got us all messed up is this generation of female. This is absolutely disgusting. Dead eyes, no life in what she's saying, just saying stuff. And this is what y'all allow them to do. Gen Z, y'all got to do better. Y'all got to, hey, I'm going to need y'all to come out here and let us know this is not what's going on here, man. Please tell the previous generations, y'all are not letting these females turn y'all out. Come on, man. This is nasty work. I can't even let this hoe finish. Absolutely not. She made it on the playlist though. Don't take much. Okay, I ain't getting a copyright. You know what I mean? That's enough. I don't want to give everything out on this one. Hang on. Here we go.
See, God is a man. You represent God. And I tell black women, the closest you may ever get to God is being with a black man, because he looks more like you than me. Nobody never saved nobody but you.
Bro, that shit.
You have been beat down.
That shit. This is how you know that they be messing with the rainbow community, man. That's why you young brothers got to be careful out there. And listen, y'all aren't going to get none of us 40 and up. Y'all shown enough of y'all ass online, and y'all nasty as fuck. Y'all aren't getting none of us. Okay, so you 20-something-year-old dead eyes, like whoever that, don't even look in our direction. Don't breathe on us. Y'all nasty as hell. That's some straight, and she did it with just like straight face, just like she was having a conversation, you know what I'm saying, some locker room talk, and just the fuck are you doing? Y'all were gross as hell. That's so nasty, man. Y'all so nasty for no reason.
So discouraged that it's very difficult. But I want you to know that you will be the winner. You are the original man. God didn't make everybody and then make you. He made you first, and everybody was modeled after you on some level.
Damn right.
That's real talk. That ain't to soothe your ego. These are actual facts that if we could get our men to understand and accept, and I know it don't look like it now. I know some of the guys in the gutter. I know some of them in prison. Some of them on drugs. Some of them out here acting ignorant. Some of them pretending to be a woman. But that does not change the foundation of who you are and who made you. See, God is a man. You represent God.
I'm trying to tell him. Let's see. We got a list, man.
Attractive people need protection. This is a message I gave a year ago, and I want to reroute this. We're living in some dark times. And if you are a man or woman who has some success or perceived success, a lot of people out here are not happy for you. Listen to what I say carefully. I've been watching the content online with these social media influencers, YouTubers, people who are creating content, who are no longer here with us, right? And it doesn't quite make sense. And so I'm going to use my discernment. And what I believe is happening is the jealousy is at an all-time high, gang. I'm telling you, what is one of the dangers of social media? And here's what I've discerned. I've been creating content. I've been online. Here's a guy who's been online for 5 years now. You can be anything on social media. You can just get online and fake an image and copy and paste and be something that you're not. And I'm a guy doing content telling you that. I'm not saying that's what I'm doing, but you can do that. And so when people see that they can't, the jealousy comes out, the aggression, the desire to sabotage you. Social media has risen the human nature of jealousy, envy, strife, violence to an all-time high. I want you to be aware of that. So if you are an attractive man, woman, whether it be your looks, your influence, your ability to manifest, listen to me. Be careful out here. Everyone's not your friend. Use protection. How do you protect yourself? Your words, who you are around, your circle, how you carry yourself. Be wise if you are winning in life. Attractive people need protection. This is a message I gave a year ago.
Make sure y'all pay attention, man. Everybody's not your friend. As a matter of fact, nobody's your friend. Nobody's your friend.
You ever notice what some women will say what a real man is? It's always like a real man won't mind if I have 10 kids from 10 different baby daddies. He's going to love all them kids and take care of all them kids. Or a real man doesn't mind if I slept with 500 guys between the ages of 19 and 20. He's going to love me anyway. He don't care if I have horrible spending habits. He's going to fit the bill. Like, it's never positive. It's never about a real man will have some kind of support. Like, a real man will never tolerate respect. A real man will walk away from me if I'm ever disrespectful to him. It's never anything like that. It's always A real man's going to put up with someone else's BS. You guys ever notice that? Because I noticed that. What do you think? You ever notice what someone...
I think she's on to something. You guys let me know. Let's keep it scrolling. Get so many up in here. She's talking about right here. No, that's not for this video. That's not for this video. Just real quick, man. Just don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm just promoting other content creators.
Say that a lot of these black women bullied that Cooking with Kaya chick. Now some of them are now using her song that she came up for her content at the beginning of their booty clapping ass content. Needs to be studied. It's also the reason why the sisterhood in this community is a fucking illusion. Because a lot of you bitches cannot be trusted. A lot of you bitches sit back and wait for the downfall of somebody else because you lack creativity or innovation. You take what they created and use it as your own. I could get on here all day long and talk about how white people stole this and white people steal that, and how our culture is constantly being cosplayed by other non-black people. We be cosplaying ourselves. We be stealing from ourselves all the time. I know that flattery is something that could possibly be positive, but stealing from somebody's shit and then using it as your own, that's just whack. That shit is whack. A lot of y'all are just whack as hell. I don't even see that lady on this app no more. I don't give a damn. Y'all ain't got to call me a girl's girl. I don't need to be a girl's girl. I am a real woman. It's the reason why a lot of black women nowadays do not befriend a lot of other black women, because y'all are untrustworthy. Don't trust y'all around our kids. We don't trust y'all around our men. We don't even trust y'all enough to even be on a girl's trip and actually come back and still being friends. It's crazy how many times I look up and I see a girl's trip of friends who have possibly been friends for years, only for them to come back and they making all of these videos about how now they don't even get along no more. Women's of Brewster Place is over with. 227 being on the porch, over with. Everybody is just so thirsty right now for the male gaze. They call other women who stand up for men pick-me's. Meanwhile, they being pick-me's when they make these thirst trap ass videos. Whatever happened to just making a meal, being beautiful and elegant doing it, being classy while doing it, then building your content from there. Y'all can't even do that no more. Y'all gotta advertise your bodies and your ass clapping skills. I don't know if y'all know this. Men don't like that shit, if that's what y'all going for. Men are tired of seeing every scroll that they go through of seeing women clapping their ass. It's like there's no excitement in it for them no more, and they don't be turned on by that shit. It might look, click a like, give you a thumbs up and keep scrolling. Time when men used to just go to the strip club and be able to enjoy seeing beautiful women do what y'all doing online every.
And that's the most important part I want to make known. We're just clipping, clicking, or just scrolling. It's not that serious. When you hear females on panels and podcasts bringing up guys like hitting a like on IG models, it means nothing. It's just like going out for chips and beer with the fellas at the strip club, man. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean nothing. You know, men have like women in the background entertaining and stuff. That's the way men are, man. Y'all be taking stuff too serious, and you take stuff, you run with it, and no one checks you. What does hitting like on what does that mean? Ain't nobody in nobody DM. Where you so I'm supposed to be a loser like you, watch their content when it pops up, not hit the like, and then I use them for my thumbnails. So if I'm going to use them for my thumbnails, I should be hitting the like button, right? Quid pro quo. Y'all just don't know how business works. You're weird as hell. So when you hear these women saying these guys are on here hitting the like on IG models, so what? It don't mean nothing. So what? Just saying stupid shit.
Single day, all day long. The thrill is gone. Men are supposed to be the chasers. They're the hunters. So y'all not giving them nothing to chase. On top of that, they see how y'all stole that girl's content. But the fact that y'all don't even call them out on their shit, just y'all don't value or respect anybody's work ethic. I'll be waiting for people to fall down. Y'all be waiting on people's downfall. That way you could pick up where they left off.
Another gem right there. Never stop doing what you're doing. If you stop doing something that you're doing, or you did, go back and pick it back up and add it to your repertoire. You know what I'm saying? Don't never, because as soon as you drop something, people are waiting like a week or so, and then they're going to pick it up and run with it because these people are mindless and brainless. So never drop anything. And if you did, go back and pick it up. Go back and pick it up. Give nothing to these people.
Shit is sad. It's sad. We are our own enemy. And that's why the sisterhood is an illusion. They let a lot of these black women bully that cooking with Kaya chick. And that
You see me circling back, getting my stuff right now. I'm circling back. You can tell. I ain't leaving nothing behind. I'm going back to get everything I lost. You know what I'm saying? Crazy as hell. I ain't giving y'all anything.
A fat woman is the, equivalent of what a broke dude is.
Okay.
Sorry, Denfred, I cannot keep quiet.
Yeah.
A fat woman.
Hey, that's
is
what
the,
it is.
you know,
Listen, think about it. No offense, but think about it, right? When a guy is broke, it's automatically assumed he didn't do something right. Something's wrong. He's got to explain himself. No, please, buddy, please. I can explain. You know, you're not like automatically set into this, echelon like the regular man, which is understandable. If you're overweight, that goes to show, as a woman and the world is given to you and you're overweight, something went wrong. You need to be explaining what's going on. Please, buddy, please. Listen, I can explain. It ain't going to matter, though. I'm going to be like, hit that gym. Hit that gym. Now, listen, some of us have had some chubby women in the past. I myself have had a chubby woman, but she was very proportional. Had that ooey gooey. And then she went on to lose the weight, man, and looks incredible nowadays. I'm glad I deal with it. I mean, she's really doing well in her life. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? See, that can happen too. You can get a hold of one before she goes on her journey. You know what I'm saying? And then she turns out, fine as hell, doing what she got to do. You know what I mean? It was always in her. So you wasn't wrong. You just called her on the way up. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But definitely, I would say that's the equivalent of each other. Broke and overweight.
Equivalent of what a broke dude is.
Okay. Sorry, Denfred, I cannot keep quiet.
A fat woman is the, equivalent of what a broke dude is.
Okay. Sorry, Denfred, I cannot keep quiet.
A fat woman.
This man is a modern philosopher right here, man. You know what I'm saying? This is his second one. You know the classic. You already know that one, right? Was it one drunk man is as smart as 3 women with PhDs? Absolutely. Let me get back to what I was doing. Let's see what he's talking about there.
All right, y'all. All right, now, general question. If it was no money in the world, if it was no more money, what would the guys have to run game with? And don't state the obvious, but what would the men have to run this game with if they didn't have no money? Like, what would be their way of getting women? I would love to hear these opinions. I would love to hear them. So come on, comments, y'all.
We don't need money. You're the easiest to have sex with. The men you have children by can't afford single cigarettes. All it takes is the right walk and the confidence to say, "Hi, can I hit that?" 9 months later, you're pregnant with a bastard child by a man named Jehoshaphat.
It's over, man.
Back to the streets with you.
All right,
Look,
y'all.
man, it's over, man. These dudes got this wrapped up, man. They got this wrapped up, man.
They don't want you. They don't want you. You actually have to be likable to find someone. The fact that women don't need men to survive anymore has caused the male loneliness epidemic.
First off, the fact that you think that you don't need men in order to survive showcases the very little understanding you have of society. Because if all men stop working, you don't get that food that makes you feel good. You don't get that media that you watch to cope. You don't get that internet, right? So that's one. Number 2, why is someone who isn't a guy talking about what guys are going through? That's weird. Number 3, you're getting off on men being lonely. That's some narcissistic craziness. And lastly, women are selecting men for outrageous reasons. which is making 80% of the men not get picked, not because they're not likable, because they're not reaching the quota of being 6 feet tall or having tons of money, more money than them that they can use. Let's keep it real and not be an ass. Right? Right.
They don't want you.
I think you covered everything.
Fellas, where you at? Fuck y'all.
With a diaper on and everything. See?
Sincerely. Fellas, where you at? Fuck
That's so crazy, man. What is going on, man? She got like a diaper on, dude.
y'all.
It might be full. That's probably why she's so cranky.
Sincerely.
It's wild.
A man who cannot be manipulated by sex intimidates a certain type of woman because she must now bring something of true value to the table. So it pisses off these women who think they could just pop up their bra or pull out their butt cheeks and think a man is going to be all over them. It's not going to work for him, sweetheart. He's checking you for your mindset. There's a lot of men who aren't thirsty like that. A man who cannot be manipulated.
Man.
Yeah, that little bitch can front all she want like she don't care about your game. She's still watching you. You know how you blocked her page and it blocked the rest of her accounts? She got so smart that she started making bot fake pages. Yeah. You know that page that's in your views and the profile got a half naked girl and they got one post and it's 3 followers and no following? That's that bitch. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You think that it's just Instagram bots finding your page? That's not how that shit work. That bitch is on Safari looking up Instagram story viewer, watching your shit, gang. She's keeping tabs. Keep doing your thing, because that bitch, you got to give that bitch a show, because she should have never doubted you in the first place, stupid bitch. Yeah, that little bitch can front all she want. Like,
no lies told, man. No lies told. Listen, man, this one right here. The judge was a baddie. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like her adult pictures. I'm talking about like this grown one right here. All these young pictures. I ain't talking this grown look right here. You can tell, man, when she be on these shows and stuff that she was a baddie back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? What is that? She's a Scorpio. Oh yeah, of course. Of course.
Baby, let me tell you something. You're not gonna like what I'm about to say, but unfortunately, it's not my problem. A lot of men these days do not like a lot of the new school chicks because in their mind and what they've seen, you all don't do shit. Now, I'm not saying that you don't, but what I'm saying, in their mind and what they've seen, you all don't do shit. They have seen a lot of people taking, you understand what I'm saying, versus giving. They've seen a lot of females thinking that they are privileged because of how they look. Understand what I'm saying? See, a lot of men want a nurturing woman. And there are many that will say, well, I'm not his mama. Well, to be honest with you, if you don't have nurturing within you, you can't help that man anyways, because baby, it's not about being his mama. It's about being there for him when he needs you to be. It's about uplifting his spirit. Understand what I'm saying? It's about taking him out of dark spaces if he happens to be in one. It's much more than being his mother. But you wouldn't understand that, baby, because 9 times out of 10, you don't know how to cater to a man. You heard it here first. Yeah. Baby, let me tell you something. You're not.
knock it off. You gotta knock it off. You gotta chill. Nobody thinks that.
Try to tell that chick.
Nobody thinks that. Nobody thinks that.
Gotta knock it off.
Knock.
That filter is working overtime, y'all. I'm telling you. I don't see what the problem is, you know what I mean? Let her make her content. and let the fellas watch. Ladies, it's none of your business.
Hit it with a left, hit it with a right. I'ma knock the pussy out like fight.
Okay.
Run to third world countries to find women who are poverty stricken.
The passport bros don't have to go to third world countries to find poverty stricken women. We can do that in the hood, the ghetto. And if it wasn't for food stamps and WIC and Section 8, you'd be living like women in third world countries.
Ooh,
and lastly, I don't think it's fair that you can send to third world countries and get these women's hair.
Ooh.
And we can't go to third world countries and get the women.
Let them cook.
That's not fair.
My nigga.
Sensational.
Absolutely. We'll leave it on that, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and land it on that. Do I got anything else in here that's snazzy? No. Oh, here we go.
Okay, if we're asking if 7 is good enough, I think what we're missing is a little perspective. So, why don't we take a look at this bottle, which measures about 7 inches, and this is massive. I mean, my belly button is right there. All I'm looking for is 400 calories of dinner, not to have my internal furniture rearranged. Okay, if we're
sweetheart, that you have to double that 400 calorie marker. You're gonna take this hard 9. That's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do.
You want a nigga who makes 6 figures, but you barely clear 5. You knew hoes is different. Now y'all don't even be acting like y'all like the niggas no more. Y'all just expect the money. Like back in the day, you had to at least pretend. Like y'all be giving city girls way too much credit. Bitches been tripping.
You know what I'm saying?
But back in the day, it didn't seem like tripping because, you know, Miss Tanya at least act like she like Uncle Earl. Y'all be asking men for things that you can't provide on your own. Where you expect to meet them at? Because the niggas who make 6 figures don't be in the hood bars eating crab legs. And I really be like, do you want a partner or a parent? Y'all don't even pretend no more. Y'all just be like, yeah, and I need this. How you doing today? Good, my rent due tomorrow. Well, bitch. Hello? Y'all just be straight up front. Like, how was you gonna pay your rent if you didn't meet Uncle Earl? Let me know, cause do that. Do that, right? If you know that you're the type who's gonna ask a man for a bag, a meal, an experience that you can't afford on your own, leave that man alone. Period. You want a nigga who makes.
I think she said it all. I think she said all. It's my last jump. Oh, okay, cool.
I want to play a game.
Okay, well, I want to take a shower. So.
The toilet has been clogged with 2-ply paper towels and dirty socks. If you do not fix it in the next 27 seconds, it will overflow, covering your personal electronic devices in filthy toilet water. To reach them, you must walk barefoot across a floor covered in razor blades. The clock is ticking, Gary. Make your choice. Gary.
What do you want? Like, what?
You are completely surrounded by armed mousetraps.
Oh my god.
The keys to your car have been force-fed to Bingo. You must retrieve them in the next 5 minutes using any weapon of your choosing from this open drawer, or you will not make it to the office on time. The choice is yours, Gary. I want to play a game.
Oh god, man. You know, God bless y'all with kids, man. That young. Let's roll out of here. We're gonna go ahead and end with this.
This is a crazy transformation. And I know what you're thinking. Sergey, what are you talking about? This is clearly a BBL. Well, it's not. This is the result of doing glutes 8 days a week. To all the naysayers, you can absolutely gain fat in your ass, not muscle, but fat, and not make any gains anywhere else on your body. It's totally possible. If you want your glutes to look like hers, please reach out to her surgeon. Trainer.
Yeah, man, this dude is funny, man. But he's telling you the truth, dude. You know what she did. But look, you guys smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Drop a comment. Do you agree or disagree? I'm going to work on a thumbnail, man. I'm going to do a thumbnail, you guys. Make sure you're sharing a live stream. I'm stepping my game up, okay? It's level up time. Your boy's going to start doing thumbnails. It's time consuming, but after going over the analytics and the differences between my videos with them and without them, definitely worth it. I got to do it. Got to do it. So support your boy. Support the growth. I mean, she still got them buns looking right, but she need to put a little bit of muscle on them legs. Subscribe. I'm out of here.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.
Flossy.